Only a chosen few can make the journey to a place that will blow your mind.
What are you willing to lose? You cover your wounds, but underneath them a million voices in your head that whisper, stop now. Another twist of the knife, a turn of the screws. It's all in your mind and it's fighting you on yourself. The storm is coming. Wow, kid, what you gonna do now? It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling, Phoenix fly.
What's up guys, Chris here and welcome to another very exciting video. Before we begin, thank you guys so much for 250,000 subscribers. You guys are so insane. I wanted to give something back, so I'm doing a huge Iceborne giveaway right now on my new Instagram account. I'll be posting there gaming, fitness and Monster Hunter stuff, so if you guys want, you can follow me there. Alright, I'd like to point out that everything you see in this video is 100% legit. We did not cheat, hack or use mods, but we actually found out an exploit in the Guiding Lands that lets you place almost 30 bombs at once. This is nuts. Now, before we assemble the longest bomb row that anyone has ever done legitimately in Monster Hunter, let us see how big the damage is if we stack that many bombs, and the big question, can we kill a monster entirely with only barrel bombs if we use that exploit? While we're setting everything up, let me explain you how this even works to begin with. Most of you guys probably know that every player can put down a max of 2 bombs. If we play with a full team of 4 players, that equals a maximum of 8 bombs. So how can we then get almost 30? Well, this is only possible because the Guiding Lands work unlike any other quest we've seen before. You see, normally if you abandon a quest, you are unable to join back in. However, in the Guiding Lands, you can end the expedition, then return to Celiana, but afterwards you in fact can go back in by just joining the same Guiding Lands again. And guess what? If the player that hosts the Guiding Lands session, in this case it's me, stays on the Guiding Lands, my team can return to Celiana and come back as many times as they want. While that on its own seems like a very logical mechanic that Capcom rightfully implemented in this game, this does give us one major advantage. If you put down 2 barrel bombs, they will not disappear when their owner leaves the Guiding Lands. But what's even better is that once you come back, the game doesn't recognize that you were the one who put down the 2 bombs previously, but those bombs are still there, allowing you to then again use 2 more bombs. Now, what if we repeated that process over and over again? That is how we are able to get that many barrel bombs at once. 100% legit. Here you can see Viceroy luring Bambaro to the bombs. Now, what we're trying here is how long it takes us to kill Tempered Bambaro with only barrel bombs. Michi is in view mode right now, giving us a close-up on the bomb circle, and there we go. Explosion number 1. Let's see how much damage it does. Alright, that was pretty cool. We proceed now by farcastering back to the base camp, refilling items and putting a new set of bombs before we return back to Celiana again. So it looks like we need more damage. Now you might ask yourself, why aren't we using even more bombs, since we can leave the quest and return back into it as much as we want? Well, this bomb exploit has one major drawback. Just as with traps, barrel bombs have a 5-minute timer until they will disappear, meaning that exactly 5 minutes after you put them down, they will be gone. And that happens no matter if you leave the guiding lance or no. That heavily limits the number of bombs we can use. But now guys, there is a secret setup that we are using, the power of TDS. We have the power of a team of 4 running Monster Hunter World Iceborne on PS4 Pro SSDs. And this heavily cuts down our loading times between the spawns. And so, we can get the max out of this bomb exploit. Here we go, the second time we blow up Bamborough. Well, not quite enough damage just yet. Alright, let's do it one more time. We repeat the entire process, but here's the thing. We can't keep continuing this for that much longer. Every single explosion takes 5 minutes to set up. After a certain amount of time, monsters start to leave the locale, which would ruin this experiment. Right now, we're at around 10 minutes, so the next one kinda needs to be the last explosion.
It's your reflection looking back to pull you out. So are you gonna die today? Make it out alive. You gotta find the monster in your head, and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire.
And there we go. 3 explosions, almost 100 large barrel bombs. Tempered Bamborough was blown away by how cool this was. Damn dude, these are exactly the kind of videos we are so excited to produce for you guys. But guess what? It's not over just yet. Let us make use of this exploit to achieve the longest barrel bomb roll anyone has ever witnessed in Monster Hunter. We will try to set up a tempered Pookie Pookie, make him capture ready, let him go to sleep, set up all of the bombs, and then start a chain reaction, which then hopefully ignites Pookie Pookie and does the final hit. So in order to make this work, we need a perfect setup. See, I need to start setting the first 2 bombs, otherwise they won't blow up properly afterwards. And then we continue with an order of every single player. I will now do 1 evade roll every time to have the perfect distance between every bomb. My team tries to put the bombs exactly where I'm standing. Once they put down their 2 bombs, they immediately return, to not waste any time since the 5 minutes timer is ticking as soon as we place the very first bomb. And then we return to the high rank Astera Gathering Hub. There is a total of 4 different areas you can technically return to. We have Astera, we have Celiana, then we have the Astera Gathering Hub, which is that ship, and the Celiana Gathering Hub, which is that huge room. We compare the loading times between those 4 different zones, Celiana and Astera being by far the ones who take the longest to load into after coming back from a quest. The reason for this is that the 2 villages are by far bigger areas than the gathering hubs, and naturally, the bigger the area, the more data needs to be loaded. Now the Celiana hub gets us a loading time of 4 to 5 seconds, which is already really fast, but the Astera hub is even smaller, which allows us to load in with a loading time of only 2 seconds roughly. Once we've spawned, we immediately go for the Assassin's Creed mantle while jumping down from the base camp so that we can run faster. The thing is, you gotta be super careful since the Castodons and other minions and big monsters in that area too, if they appear here, they immediately start attacking you if you wear an Assassin's Creed mantle. Now the catch here is that my team, once they drop back in, they don't see their bombs anymore. That's why I need to stand there and show them exactly where they need to put the next bomb. One important thing here is that we need to do this in an area that is as close as possible to the base camps. Otherwise, the distance between the bombs and the base camp will add up every single time we do another cycle, and eventually we won't be able to put down as many bombs anymore. Also, for those of you guys that are asking, we have tried the same thing with traps. Unfortunately, it does not work to stack up to 30 traps. It's only possible to do this with bombs. Alright guys, that's it. The longest bomb chain reaction is set up. Vicery is luring Pookie Pookie to the pitfall trap at the end of the bomb row. In the meantime, I'm getting on my spot on the ledge and go into view mode so I can have a nice view on all of the action. Alright guys, enjoy this. The most explosive Monster Hunter video you've ever seen.
So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your teeth.
Damn, that was insane, man. Now before I show you guys the other bomb bros we did, Monster Hunter World Iceborne releases on PC, and of course that means if we redo this challenge, we will get even more bombs. That is if Capcom doesn't find a way to fix this until then. But even if they do, don't worry, cause this isn't quite the most efficient way to hunt a monster. It's actually pretty hard to set up, and you need perfect communication with a 4-player team. Hunting the normal intended way is way more beneficial, and it's also faster. But we can still make one of those videos again and try to push it to maybe 50 bombs at once on the PC? I mean, we have to find out. But let's say if we hit 20k likes on this video until the PC release in January, we will make part 2 for you guys. With that being said, I hope you guys liked the video and enjoy the beautiful sight of bomb bro explosions along the scenery of the Guiding Lands. And I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? You gotta conquer the monster in your head and then you'll fly, fly, Phoenix fly. It's time for a new empire. Go bury your demons, then tear down the ceiling, Phoenix fly. And now you're playing with matches, come out of the ashes underneath you. A million voices in the crowd, they're screaming, stop now. Well, let them swallow the pride, you're turning the tide to true believers. Got them in the palm of your hand, you're playing God now. What you gonna do now?